Welcome back to Sports Sunday. Tonight, a story about a local guy who took some advice from one of his college professors and actually left school to follow his dreams and his passion. Paul Calvisi has the story.
I'm going to throw out.
Like a lot of college students needing direction, this Arizona native had a life-changing moment while talking to a professor at NAU.
He asked what I was going to do with my life and basically laughed me out of the office. And I was like, all right, that's enough. I'm going to show you.
With a last name like Pirch with an I, why not? Time to become a pro fisherman.
Your real last name or your fishing name?
Yeah, that's not manufactured. I get that a lot, and especially up north, but I'm a Pirch, and I fish for bass.
And not just on Lake Saguaro, no, this former three-sport athlete at Payson High School has been making a name for himself ever since moving up to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
It's a real up and down thing. The highs are really high, and the lows can be really disappointing. A lot of lows. You know, it's hard on my wife, it's hard on my family. Sometimes when you don't do well and you've got money invested every time. When it works out, it's a neat way to make a living.
How do you make it work? Well, it helps to think like a fish, especially bass.
Bass are kind of lazy. Like I said, they're predators, but they're ambush feeders, and so they really get to places where they don't have to move very far to grab something, where they can catch something as it comes around a corner.
And what does the 37-year-old father of two think about when he's fishing against other pro anglers?
When I'm fishing in competition, you know, focus is key. You know, every minute, every change of the conditions, what the fish are telling you when you get a bite, you know, all the evidence that you can line up. Basically, your mind needs to be in the tournament. You know, when you've got a lot of other things on your mind, there's 99 other guys that are smoking you.
But when you've turned your passion into a paycheck, then in a way you win every time out, right? That's why the two-time U.S. Open champ, who just finished second in Rookie of the Year voting, didn't mind moving up.
In the fishing world, I don't think you're anybody yet until you fish the Elite Series, you know, and that's what I'm understanding.
Although he's careful not to bring his work home with him, literally, as his daughter reminded him.
We catch and release, and you're trying to save the fish for competitions, so you don't keep many. And last spring, one of my little girls said, you know, Dad, for a pro fisherman, we sure don't eat that much fish. You know, I got one back there behind us.
Not a bad living, not a bad life. Although, if you want to quibble about the last name,
the only way it could be better is if it was Bass, I suppose. And I do know a guy with the last name Bass, but yeah, I get that quite a bit. Good fishing name.
No doubt. For ABC 15 Sports, I'm Paul Calvisi.